Hi there, this is Sonal here from Tap Easy. Doesn't it bother you that whenever you worry about not having enough of something, that you're reminded to be grateful for what you do have? It's hard to feel grateful when you can't even get around to feeling okay about whatever you have and not focus on what you're missing. It's not our fault that we think this way. You and I have learned to live this way, and it's called a scarcity mindset. A scarcity mindset is a way of going about life where we are constantly tuned into lack and limitation and how little there is to go around, and how hard it is to grab onto whatever is yours. It is even said that the lack of money is the root of all evil. I'm not going to dilute it by saying that in order to feel rich, you should just look at the sun and the moon and feel grateful. Yes, we should be grateful for the sun and the moon and everything that comes for free. But scarcity is real, and nowhere is it more evident than where money is involved. Every time you get a huge bill, you get that shrinking, sinking feeling of, oh God, I need to pay this much? Whenever you have to spend big money, you flinch. You worry that you may not have enough for the future. You don't feel hopeful for the future because that is already signed off in paying mortgages and various other debts. You feel weighed down by the financial demands of your life. Then as you step outside, you see that everything has a price tag, and that just reminds you of how much you cannot afford something. Day after day, this is training you to expect that anything you desire will likely be out of your reach. Then every time you meet a friend who is better off than you, you're secretly nursing thoughts of rejection and longing for their good fortune. You feel like somehow you are less, somehow you have less. All of this feels like you're undercutting your existence by living in such a restricted way simply because of not having enough money. To fight this feeling, you become tight-fisted, and before you know it, you're pinching pennies and taking pride in it, mistaking scarcity for frugality. It all begins with you noticing that you don't have something, or that you have so little of something. That is lack. Then you notice that somebody else has it. Then you notice that somebody else can afford it, but you can't. That is limitation. Then you say that you won't be able to afford it in the future either. Then if you manage to get it somehow, you fear that your good fortune may not last. And then this cycle continues. No wonder we keep feeling like there is not enough to go around. And then we just get more of the same thing, scarcity. So you want to neutralize these everyday triggers that are constantly feeding your scarcity mentality. This kind of work is the basic that you need to do before you set out to double your income or own the dream home or go for the millions. As long as you're living with a scarcity mindset, making money will always be hard. And you're always going to live with that shrinking feeling, that constant tightness, like there is not enough. That is where tapping comes in. Tapping can break this cycle and rid you of the scarcity mindset. Targeted tapping can set you on a path to gratitude, where you're feeling good having what you have and attracting more and more of what you would like to have. Let me show you how to do the kind of tapping that loosens the scarcity mindset and the money worry that goes hand in hand with it. Life feels so restricted. I just never have enough money. I seem to live day to day just so that I can pay my bills. Where is the joy? Where is the spring in my step? I feel weighed down by the financial demands of my life. It worries me to think that I may not have enough for the future. It is so unfair that someone somewhere is flying private jets and hosting gala dinners, when I have to struggle with my monthly budget actually lasting a whole month. Even if it does, it is only because I cut down on my wish list. I have to deny myself things that could really benefit me. When will I ever be able to place myself first? Before all the bills, the budget, the debt. Every time I look at a price tag, it only tells me how much I can't afford something. Things I so dearly want seem out of my reach. Because someone decided to put a huge price tag. I see so many people around me who have it so much easier. They don't look any more deserving of prosperity than I am. This disparity tugs at my heart. I pay and pay every month and it just doesn't get any better. It feels like my income is already written off by the time I get it in my hands. Every penny is already spoken for in bills and debt repayment. It's hard to feel grateful when so much depends on chance. It has got to get easier. The beauty of this kind of tapping is that you don't have to earn more, spend less, or get an extra job. You benefit while being exactly where you are. And as you release the scarcity mindset, things around you start to change as well. It is all about money comfort. It starts to feel like your money is working for you. You're getting more for your money's worth. You're getting more satisfaction and use out of the same things you buy with your money. You start making better buying decisions. You feel good having what you have instead of belittling yourself through comparison with others. You become free to listen to what you really want. That is when you come into your own. You manifest what you came here to manifest and celebrate. Your universe expands and scarcity dwindles. If you think you could benefit from this kind of tapping, I invite you to pick up my Money Worry and Scarcity Mindset program that includes detailed tap-along sequences for worry over not having enough money, the burdensome feeling of debt and bills, shock and powerlessness around price tags, feelings of envy that feed your scarcity mindset, and fear of losing what you have. This is a very unusual mix of tapping sequences. These sequences have been carefully designed so that they cut close to the metal while still being suitable for multiple aspects of scarcity. So I'd say get a copy of this program and I'll see you there. Bye.